think I'm going to edit this. So I want to make it a little smaller so that this is a little more fitted. So I'm thinking of frogging it and redoing it. And I would take this row, this whole section of yellows, these 3 rows out, so that it ends at my hairline, and then I add ruffles there. So then it would lay more here, which it makes me look like I have a huge forehead, but, or more so here with the ruffles, it would lay here because this is where my hairline would end. Another thing we're working on is this bucket hat. So this is gonna be a ruffled buckle hat. Ruffled bucket hat. The idea behind this is to make a thing 1 and thing 2, so a duo. So I'm gonna make a big circle, and I'm thinking about, instead of crocheting thing 1 and thing 2, embroidering thing 1 and thing 2 on the circles, as opposed to like making crochet letters and numbers. So we're gonna work on that. Yeah, we have a few things to work on this week. I also have to make my dad's ties. So I have to print out the pattern, cut it, wash the fabric. I have to wash the fabric, dry the fabric, cut the fabric, sew the fabric. So hopefully we get them done. ¿Qué tú estás haciendo? ¿Mm? ¿Dónde está tu suéter? Where's your sweater? What'd you do with your sweater? Hmm? Sir. Oh! Where's your sweater? Okay. All right. So this is the first one. Let's see. Vamos a ver. Nueva York. Already. Fuego. Okay, so I'm gonna put these on and listen to it. Because look at this adorable little thing. Nueva York. Oh, I'ma keep listening. Song hasn't even finished yet, but let me tell y'all something. I don't care who, what, when, where, how, or why. Yo voy a conseguir boleto para ese concierto. I'm going to Puerto Rico. I'm going to that concert. All right? So I'm gonna see y'all there. Okay, back to it. Estamos ganando hoy, estamos ganando hoy, estamos ganando hoy. Back to work.
Masquerading as something good for you. Nutrition bar. This on the label. Yeah, did you read the label a little? The ingredients, not just the big one with the pretty colors and stuff.
All right, so this is the hat, right? Very cute, but the color is way too bright. Like, it's too bright red. I don't know. That's like too much. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the base of the hat for this color, and this will be the inside of the flowers that I put on it. This obviously will be the leaves, and then we'll sprinkle flowers of these colors for decor. Okay, let's talk. Vamos a hablar. Es tiempo. Espera. ¿Cómo nos vemos? Hold on. Wait. Hold on. We about to be presentable. This kind of isn't working. Better. That feels better. Yeah, that looks better. I just needed to reclip it. Are we good? Yeah. Estamos bien. Now we can talk. Also, SpongeBob is my favorite. Isn't this a great shirt? This is a fantastic shirt. Ahora que estamos cómodos, vamos a hacer esto. Okay, so as I was saying before, this is the hat, right? But it's too bright red. Like, so here's what we're gonna do. Like I stated before, again, repeat. Vamos a hacerlo de este color, this color, and we're gonna do it the same size, except I believe I'm gonna take a few inches off because somebody called. I don't do unknown numbers, which is crazy if you're trying to have a business. What do you mean you don't do unknown numbers? Here's the hat. My mom is wearing it. I don't want to expose her without her like consent. So here's the hat. If you look at the top, there is like a little space right there, right? Too much space. I want the hat to be comfortable, so that's literally almost 4 rows. So instead of taking out 4 rows though, I'm gonna take out 3 rows. So this is what we're looking at. I'm gonna use this yarn for something else. I guess this was practice, and it's crazy because I did this and redid it so many times. So I'm gonna take out this much. Wait, tú no puedes ver nada. 1, 2, 3. So this amount we're gonna take out, so the ruffles would start about technically here because the ruffles are on a row. So it would technically start there. That's more than enough hat just for the way that it's gonna sit. And then for the flowers, I was thinking, better, because I was looking on Pinterest all morning. Like, what am I gonna do? ¿Qué voy a hacer? Yo no sé. Ayúdame. Hello? Oh, there it is. All right, so first of all, look at these flowers. Están hermosas. Oh, they're not flowers, they're leaves. Hojas. Okay. Would that not be so cute? Right. See the vision? Boom. And for the flowers, vea, algo así. Algo así. And the cool thing is, as I have little pearls, because I was making something, so I have mad pearls. So the idea is to create something similar to that on the, no, do not take me to the website. I mean, I guess. No, I don't want to go to the website. So something like this. So have like 3 little flowers, 1, 2, 3, with some nice green leaves, but it's gonna have ruffles. So that's what we're gonna do today. And I feel like I could get the structure of the hat done today. Some friction perhaps. If this doesn't work with the cotton whip, I'm gonna try another project. It definitely makes a difference. So let's get going. And we're back. So I saw this yarn, someone was making a pretty hat. I think it was either on Pinterest, Instagram, or YouTube. Look at how pretty. So originally I only got 2. I ended up getting 4 more because, drumroll please, like I said, we started a new project. So I'm making that hexie cardigan jacket. It's not a jacket if it's a cardigan. Hexie cardigan granny sweater? Heck, granny square hexie cardigan, I think. Whatever, but this is what we're working with. It's gonna be so pretty with a cute white top. Amiga, forget it. Right? So that's why we have a bunch of these. And I got this yarn to be like the border. Look. Oh, you see it. You see the vision, right? Hermoso. We love to see it. Then I got 2 of these. Doesn't it look like you just want to eat it? It's so pretty. Yeah, I don't know what I would do with this. I thought maybe an ombre blanket, an ombre top, something. I think I'm not doing any more hats for now, just because like I have all this hair. Where are we gonna, unless I made a hat that had like a little opening. Ooh, yeah, we could do that. Also, I saw this and I had to get it. I'm a granny square girly. I love granny squares. So the selling point for me to actually purchase this with all the granny squares. Has lots of granny squares. Let's showcase. Like, first of all, that's cute. What else is cute? First of all, or second of all, that's extremely cute. Oh, this sweater right here. Like, are you kidding me? Yes. Like, heck yeah. That's so pretty. Cardigan with the hood. Yes, please. I got some blocking boards because when the sweater comes or is almost done, we need somewhere to block. Another thing we got, look at this. Look at that. That's also very pretty. I was trying to think, what would I do with it? But you know what? I let the yarn talk to me and then I figured out later. This one's part of my favorite color palette now. My favorite color was pink when I was little. Then it went over to yellow, to orange. Then it went back to pink. Then it was yellow. Now we're back to greens. Not back because green was never really my favorite color, but now as an adult woman over 25, dark rich greens. I like olive greens, but my favorite color is that like rich pine green. So that's what's here in this part here, but I love how this kind of just transitions over. And this is a Karen Jumbo Ombre. Bien bonito. Saw this and I was like, wow, this is so pretty. I like it. It does give me fall vibes, fall warm, chill but pop vibes. And the cherry on top. The cherry on top is right here. I got 4 of these in case I wanted to make like a sweater or something. Look at how pretty. Child, listen. Earlier this week, I showed y'all that I went to a local yarn shop and I was supposed to get some yarn, but I didn't know what I was going to do with it. Plus, I am not used to buying yarn that is over $20. So I wanted, if I was going to get a special yarn, which is what inspired me to purchase this because this was on clearance. I paid $4.97. So I went ahead and I got it. But for me, if I am going to purchase like really high quality yarn, I want to be able to know what I can do with it, what the fibers do. Like, I'm totally unfamiliar with, like, what the heck is DK weight and finger? Like, what does that mean? Like, this says it's number 4, you know what I mean? So I want to familiarize myself with the types of yarn, the material, what it does, what it can be used for, so that when I am purchasing these high quality yarns, I'm an informed purchaser. ¿Me entienden? Amigas. So we are re-recording the ending to the vlog you are seeing now because some of my videos just went missing. Either I didn't hit the record button, which is crazy because I see it recording, or when I was transferring the data, from the SD card to the hard drive, it didn't transfer and then I formatted the SD card. So then there goes all of the data. So we're re-recording. We're re-recording because I started some things and then all of a sudden it's the end of the vlog. It's like, where are the updates? Where are we on everything? So, para empezar, we're going to start with the projects that we were working on. So originally, I was going to turn this into a thing 1 and thing 2 hat. The reason why I wanted to do that was because I want to make sure y'all can see my hair. Okay. Period. There we go. The reason why I was going to do that was because I wanted to make, I'm going to see both of my aunties this week. I fly out tomorrow to Florida for a funeral. And so I'm going to see both of my aunties, my heart and souls. And I wanted them to have a thing 1 and thing 2 hat, like a matching set. Because they're going to be flying back to New Jersey together. And they're going to, you know, van a estar juntas. So I wanted to make them a thing 1 and thing 2 hat. But I don't feel like one of my aunties will understand what thing 1 and thing 2 is. So it's actually the eldest and the youngest. I have like 9 aunties and uncles. I think it's down to 7 now, but so it's the eldest, the actual eldest, and the actual youngest. The youngest, obviously, she knows what thing 1 and thing 2 are, but the eldest one doesn't. So then I was like, I'll scratch that idea, but I still could do it technically. I don't know, we'll see. And so what I ended up doing was, what you saw me crocheting was this hat. Now, originally it was more structured. I was gonna put flowers and leaves on it, but this is how it ended up. Not great, not great. Like, what are we even doing here? So I think my mistake was when I was trying to soften the fibers, instead of doing cold water, I did like boiling hot water. And I think now they're kind of just like they drape, but it's too much drape. There's like no structure. I need it to be a little firmer. So I've been thinking about, okay, how do I troubleshoot this? The flower is not working. The flower is not working. It's too big. And I couldn't find my little pearls. I have no idea. I have no idea where those pearls are. So didn't even put a pearl. We're not winning today. We're not winning. Then I was working on a second cat beanie, and I was working on the ribbing. So instead of doing the ruffles, I was doing the ribbing. So I just haven't finished it quite yet, but I think it's turning out pretty well. It's turning out pretty well. I didn't redo this yet, so it's still on my list to redo, but I just haven't gotten to it. What I did get to was, I ended up making a bucket hat for my brother, which you will see, insert clip here. And that was really fun and easy to make. He picked out a yarn, and I just went to crocheting, and I made him a hat in like 3 hours. It was great. What we are also working on was what I showed you. The I had gotten this is called, what color is this? Retro Stripes. It's called Retro Stripes. And here's what we have so far. I completed, so this is all one skein and some. So this is the second skein that is, we're working into this cardigan. So here's what we have so far. I want a little bit more space, like up to here, and then I'm gonna rib it. I want to rib it. Yeah, rib it. I'm gonna rib the cardigan, and then I want to make it longer, like a long cardigan. So this is what we've actively been working on so far. But for today, we'll be working on my dad's ties, because I won't be able to walk with the sewing machine. So what I did was I found the patterns, and this is from Peekaboo Pattern Shop. You can find it on Etsy. So I found the pattern, printed it out. I printed it out on cardstock, and then I laminated it. Don't ask me how I did that. It was crazy. I had to cut up the lamination paper, and I reran it. It was a lot, but I laminated it so that I could have it, and then I put little holes at the top in these huge paper clips so that they just hang. Because every time I try to store my sewing patterns, they end up like folded and scrunched up. So I didn't want any more of that. I didn't want to have to keep recutting, because I don't use the pattern. Like, if I get a pattern from that come in the little packets, I don't write or cut those out. I trace them and then I use them. So I want to be able to preserve them and not have to keep cutting them out. So what we have done so far in terms of the ties is we have cut them out. So when I was in Belize with my dad, we picked out, he picked out 3 fabrics that he wanted for his ties. So here's the first one. Here's the second one. My dad's favorite color is blue. And then here's the third one. This really nice, rich shiny brown. I don't know if you can see it. That's pretty. So we've already cut out all the pieces except for the small backing piece. So it looks huge, right? It looks, oh, look at that. That's gonna be gorgeous. So what happens is, like, when you're sewing it together, really, I just sew these 2 pieces together so they form one long loop. I have to get an iron and fold where they would sit. Put the inner facing or the inner lining, and then we're done. So that's really what it is to make the tie. I don't have enough time today to be able to go to Joann's, because one thing that I didn't get was when you look at ties, they have like a different color or different material that covers this back section. So this would be the front, and then when you flip the tie over, there's just something there. I didn't have time to get that, and I didn't bring my box of fabrics with me. It's in storage, and I don't have time to go look through it and pick something out. So what I'm gonna do is I have extra material of this, so I'm just gonna use that same material and use it for the back of this tie, and it'll just be that type of tie for each one of them. I might switch it up for this one. This one I might use some brown material and vice versa. I don't know what I would do for the blue. I might just use this one for the blue. Yeah. So I'll just use the same material, just switch it up so that it has the personage as a tie, but it kind of like comes as a set, but it's the back of the tie. You're not going to see it. So that's what we're working with. I'm about to go start sewing now so that we can get this done. I want to get this done before tomorrow. So my focus is, but this is not part of the vlog, okay? This will be part of the next vlog. You'll be seeing this in the next vlog. So for next vlog, which I'll start recording today, you're going to see me sewing this together, packing stuff up to be able to go to Florida, and you'll see me in the plane. Maybe we'll see how recording goes. I don't know about recording in public. I haven't gotten that far yet. Pero yeah, that's what we're working with, and I really want to finish the cardigan sweater because I want to be able to start using it next week's activities. So stay tuned. Last but not least, I want to thank you so much for joining me. Thanks for coming through with Ev's collection. Ya tu sabe, you'll be seeing a lot more of me. We're gonna start talking more about my small business that I started with mental health therapy. I am a licensed therapist. Hey girl, hey girl, hey girl. So we're working on that. Right now my heart is in the arts and crafts though. I really, in this really stressful season with everything going on with the change of policies and all of that, the taxes leak is supposedly going up, the birthright citizen, with all of that, it's very, very discouraging to hear. So the places that I have found peace and refuge and comfort is in my spirituality and then in my creativity, because I believe the more we create, the closer we are to God, because God is a God who creates. So little nugget for you. So thanks so much for joining, and I'll see you in the next one.